I don't know if you guys had a chance to see this video that went viral, these pictures that went viral of girls who are now getting into Form 1 as they were being shaved. And I don't know why I felt like this was something that used to happen a while back. And we talked about it, funny enough, last week. Was it last week? We were talking about what does your hair determine? Why does it have to, you know, be the be-all and end-all of you being able to join school? And it's happening now. So we have the pictures. Once we upload it, we can talk more about it. But Cindy, what are your thoughts? Can you imagine unyolewe hizi dreads ndo ufanye kazi hapa Nation?
Here's the thing, because my niece just got into Form 1. Before you go into a school, there are rules and regulations. They tell you this is the color of bed sheets that we have. You only get your uniform from here and so on and so forth. So these girls knew that their heads are going to be shaved. I just hope and pray that the parents prepared them, because there are some, you know, there are some kids who probably don't have parents and it is the guardian, some kids who are sponsored kids and they didn't have that kind of preschool orientation and they got the culture shock. And I think regardless of the fact that they may have been coached, there is just some aesthetic, especially young girls associate with their hair. It's for the same reason, for example, breast cancer patients, when they undergo chemotherapy and they lose their hair, they feel some type of way because you feel like you're losing a part of yourself. Yeah. So I think it's up to the school to find a way to esteem these girls, because if that's the school code, that's the school code. What do we do now?
I'm even surprised Cindy anakubaliana na haya maneno. Actually, that's the school code. That's the school code.
I'm actually very surprised. I started with you.
Hey. I'm all about rules and regulations, by the way. I find there are some rules and regulations if it is for uniformity. For example, those schools that don't allow kids to celebrate their birthday in school because there are some kids who don't have parents or will never have that occasion. I am all for uniformity and equality. Also, shaving the head is not something as extreme as, you know, some schools where they go up the skirt to make sure that the kamisi is white, or some to nonsense things. It's just aesthetic. Hair grows back.
Hakuna kamisi siku hizi. Hakuna kamisi siku hizi.
Baika imemaliza hiyo soko. But hair grows back. So it's actually up to the, and it can be a teachable moment for the teachers I'm using too much a teachable moment for the teachers to teach the girls ways of how to love themselves from the inside.
Actually, one of the trauma moments I remember from one girl I used to, you know,
used to
befriend at some point in my younger years was she was in Pangani Girls, and the one thing that she really hated about that school was the fact that she had to shave her hair. And also in primary school, when she was switching from a primary school that she was in at somewhere in Nyeri to the one that I was in Isiolo, she had to shave her hair. And she really hated that fact. But again, it's all about uniformity. And then also, msichana focus na vitu zingine, wachana na mambo ya nywele. Hiyo ndio message apparently walimu wetu walikuwa wanatuambia is the reason why the girls should shave their hair. Because msichana atakuwa nafikiria nywele yake inakaa aje, iko na inaitwaje growth, sasa sikai vizuri, niko class, au maboys wengine wananiangalia aje, nywele yangu inakaa vibaya. So let it all go. Kazi ni ku
What is that? What is that? You know what? It's fine. I will be the only person on this panel who will say that, first of all, that rule is so old and archaic.
No.
Funny, how long do you guys think we spend on our hair? Stop it. How long do you think we spend? I mean, I don't spend. First of all, this isn't even it's a wig. So like, stop it. Relax. But in high school, I don't think, because the school I went to, they didn't tell us to shave our hair. And I don't think that it affected much.
I mean, which school did you go to? Just drop the name. Just so that we have a point. Drop the name.
I went to Garbatula.
No, she went to a national school.
But why should it be a problem, Cindy? You don't think that the rule doesn't make sense? But Mariam is with us now. Hi, Mariam.
Hi. It'll take time kidogo. It's so interesting because I saw this story and I'd seen a tweet from someone, Gaddafis, on Twitter, and she was saying her daughter's been accepted to a really good school and she's so happy for her, but the rule is that they shave their hair. And her daughter has been up for 2 nights, literally just walking at 2 a.m. unasikia tu mtu anatembea. Ako like stressed. She's like, the thought of having to shave my hair, mom, is stressing me. Please find me another school. But she can't find another school at that caliber right, that will not have that issue because it's already too late in the year, in the process of finding schools and everything. I think hair is an integral part of personality.
It is.
And the school system does everything to strip you of your personality, right? A uniform, no, let me finish, guys. A uniform so you look like everybody else, right? You do the same thing as everyone else. You go to games, you go to class, you go to prep, you go to assembly, all of that. Small bits of your personality need to remain yours. If you say dreadlocks, those are part of your personality. Bold Man Anthem, India Ari, I am not my hair. Those are all because hair is an integral part
We're talking about high school kids.
Personality.
Thank you, Mariam. You
We're
came
talking
right
about high
on
school
time.
children.
It doesn't matter
No,
at all.
We are
I
talking
think that's a
Roger.
bit
No,
There's
we
a
need to think of
problem
children
if
as
girls
Kiboko.
can't accept the fact that
Kiboko.
their heads are going to be shaved. I mean,
Kiboko.
it's
Why are
not
they being
losing
shaved?
a limb.
Why are they being shaved? Here's the
Why?
thing though. Does your hair stop you from reading?
Does
No.
it stop you
Does
from
it-
reading?
In actual sense, it would.
How?
It would.
Mato, how?
Your hair doesn't stop you from
Tell
No,
me.
the time that you
your
spend
hair
on your
gets
hair.
unkempt. You'll
But
need
you
to
will
go to
comb
the
it, you
salon.
will
You'll
try
need
and
to
take
do
care of
what?
it.
Okay,
the
There's
best way
one
you
who has
can.
time for you to go combing and undoing and
It doesn't take
dandruff,
that long.
lice.
Fam, stop.
Remember,
Cindy, did you shave
No.
your hair in high school?
remember
No.
most of these schools are in certain regions, in certain counties, and you don't know where the other kids have come from. Lice can happen. You don't want a lice infestation because one
Cindy,
child
that
did
is
not
the-
take care
that
of
is
her
an
hair
exception.
and
I
In
got
high
you.
school,
spread
Stop
it
if you're
across
doing
the
your
dog.
own laundry,
No.
Watch
if
it,
you're
Lilize.
showering, you can wash your head. You're showering, you're doing laundry, you're cleaning the entire school compound, you can wash your head. I
You
don't
can.
think it takes that much
You
time out of
can.
your week.
You
Hair
can.
is part of your
Kwanza
personality.
tuseme kuna
Mariam,
prep.
need
no,
to
actually just to swali moja.
Aya.
Swali moja. Mariam, how often do you wash your hair?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
And you're
Once
out
a
of
week.
school.
Na wewe ni mtu uko nje ya shule, environment yako iko confined to the people in your house, in your home. Sasa tuko kwa dormitory.
With a
Watu
1,000
wakiosha
people.
nywele once a week.
And it won't be
Hapana.
once a
Mato,
week.
listen,
Some of
I
these
don't know if
girls.
Cindy
Yes.
had dreadlocks in high
And-
school,
right,
okay?
Sorry,
I
one more
had
thing.
hair.
Sorry, one more thing.
Yes.
And the kind of wash that you do, Mariam, when you wash your hair once a week
Deep
is
conditioning.
ile umeingia huko umetoa kila kitu. Mtoto wa high school anapata wapi hiyo time ya kufanya hivyo? Ama hizo resources za kufanya hivyo? So tuseme wazazi waongeze kwa budget, kuna salon lazima tujenge kwa shule ndio watoto
There
wetu
are
waweze
schools
kufanya
that
vitu
don't
kama
even
hizo.
have enough water. Wewe unataka budget ya kuosha nywele, shave it will grow.
Shave it will grow.
You
and
can't,
You know
you
what?
have
and
to,
it's a very well, and I don't want to say bad thing, but for a child to feel that their hair is part of their personality at that point, that if they lose their hair, they lose
Mato.
themselves. There is
Mato,
something that needs to be
listen.
worked
It's not
on
if you lose
to
your hair, you
improve
lose
their
yourself.
esteem. That's all I'm
Mato,
saying.
listen, this is the question I'm asking you. Ungekuwa na kipara sahi, right?
Tuongee kuhusu sahi. Mimi niko sahi hapa sahi. Siko high school. High school nilikuwa ninapiga safi kama balloon.
So it's a high school thing.
Yes, it's an age thing.
Genuinely,
Yes.
it never distracted me from any
Neither
learning.
did it me.
It didn't. And I need people who went to school and had their hair to tell me, manze wangenishevi nywele kwa sababu mimi nililetea shida. I would have scored an A. That's why I have a B+ because I had my hair. It was distracting
Ni
me.
system ya
Tell
shule.
me, please, does Mato and Cindy, do they have a point? Or do Mariam and I just make so much sense? Should the hair be chopped or not? We want to hear all about it. At The Trend Live is our handle. Please do tweet us and tell us your thoughts. When we get back, we will be talking all about that. Okay, well, just for a bit. So the hashtag is TT. TT, we have to take a break. We will be right back in a bit.